Give your answers to part B, C, and D to the nearest whole number. Harinder has 14,000 US dollars USD to invest for a period of 5 years. He has two options of how to invest the money. First, option A: invest the full amount in USD in a fixed deposit account in an American bank. The account pays nominal annual interest rate of R% compounded yearly for the 5 years. The bank manager says that this will give Harinder a return of 17,500 USD. So we already know there is a formula given in a formula booklet. FV is equal to PV times 1 plus R over 100k raised to Kn. Future value is 17,500. Present value is 14,000. 1 plus R over 100 times 1 because it's given as yearly, and 5 times 1 because it is given for 5 years. Divided by 14,000 both sides, 17,500 divided by 14,000. 1 plus R over 100k is basically 1 plus 0.01 times R. Bracket raised to 5 times 1 is 5. First, to remove this fifth raised to power 5, I am taking a fifth root on both sides. So fifth root of this is this one, is equal to 1 plus 0.01 R, because fifth root I am removing out. Then I am transferring this plus 1 on this side, becomes minus 1. Then I am dividing both sides by 0.01, that is this one. Then I am typing the full part in your calculator. I am getting the answer 4.56395, which is 4.56%. This is method 1. Second method, which if you have a TI-84 plus CE calculator, first go in apps, then you go in first option, that is a finance. Then you go in the first option, that is a TBM solver. You will see the ready-made format with the previous values. In this case, our n, that is number of years, are 5. We are interested in I, that is the interest rate. So keep it as 0 first. Purposely I am writing in green letter. You will understand why I am doing that. The quantity which we want to find, keep it as 0 always. Present value is 14,000. Always write down present values in negative format. Reason is that because that is flowing out. So negative 14,000. Future value expecting is 17,500. I am entering that. Payments per year is 1 because it is given. Compoundings per year is also given, that is yearly. Go in PMT, there are two options. Always choose end. And once you choose end, then go back to the quantity which we want to find. In this case, we want to find out I, that is a percent. Once you highlight over here, we want to solve that, and solve is given in a green part on the top of your enter button. To select this green, we have to press the alpha button, which is already in green part. So alpha plus enter. When you do by highlighting this, you will directly get this value, which is 4.56395 percent. So we will round off that answer, that is 4.56%, which is exactly same. But what is the difference between this and this? Here we are using a formula and showing all the working. You can skip all this working if you are doing this, but you have to show this part as well as this, then you are getting full 3 marks. Second part, option B: invest the full amount in Indian rupees INR in a fixed deposit account in an Indian bank. The money must be converted from USD to INR before it is invested. It is a simple problem. They have given the exchange rate. 1 USD is basically 66.91 INR. So calculate 14,000 USD in INR. So 14,000 USD is basically 14,000 times 66.91, which is 936740 INR. Show this calculation. Do not write directly the answer. Third part, the account in the Indian bank pays a nominal annual interest rate of 5.2% compounded monthly. Calculate the amount of this investment in INR in this account after 5 years. Again, I am using the same formula. Method 1, Future value I want to find. Present value is 936740, which we already converted in terms of Indian rupees. Times 1 plus same 5.2 over 100 times 12 because they said compounded monthly. Rest to 12, that is compounded monthly, and how many years? 5 years. So 12 times 5. Type this as it is on your calculator. Whatever answer you are getting, that is your final answer, which is future value. He is getting 1214204 INR. Second method, if you are using a calculator, go in TI-84 plus CE. First go in apps button. You will see the first option, that is a finance. You will go in the first option, that is a TVM solver. You will see the ready-made format with the previous values. You have to change that. In this case, your N is 5 years. Type N as is equal to 5. Your I is given as 5.2%. Write down 5.2. Do not enter percent. Just write down the value 5.2, or do not convert the decimal value by dividing 5.2 by 100. Just keep it as 5.2. Present value is basically 936740, which is the converted amount, but it has to be negative because that is a flowing amount. PMT is always 0. Future value we want to find, that is why we are keeping as I am writing in a green format. So keep it as 0. Payments per year, that is 1. And compoundings per year is 12 because they said compounded monthly. In a year there are 12 months, so we are entering C/Y is 12. After PMT choose as end, go back to the quantity which we want to find. In this case, we want to find the future value. Go back, highlight the cursor on the FV, then press alpha and enter button because we want to use the sol which is in green. So alpha plus enter. When you do this, you will directly get the value, that is 0 is replaced by 1214204.4066. Write down the value as it is what you are getting on a calculator, and then you finally round off the answer, which is 1214204. But for this purpose, please show all this value in your paper. Then show the calculator value. Then you finally round up the answer. Last part. Harinder chose option B at the end of 5 years. Harinder converted this investment back to USD. The exchange rate at that time was 1 USD is 67.16 INR. Calculate how much more money in USD Harinder earned by choosing option B instead of option A. The answer in the previous part in Indian rupees we got 1214204. Conversion amount is 67.16, but that is the INR and we want to convert back to USD. So we have to not multiply, we have to divide this. So 1214204 INR divided by 67.16, we will get 1 in terms of USD, which is 18079.27338. This is the amount he is getting after investing in Indian bank and again converting in terms of USD. In the first option, he is getting 17,500. In the second option, he is getting this amount. So difference between them is the amount or the money he is getting extra, which is 579.273377. So round off to 3 significant figures, which is 579 USD. So he is getting extra 579 USD. Thank you.